Once upon a time, there was a god named Duma and a goddess named Milla who fought each other bitterly for an age.
Hey, why did Milla and Duma have to fight so much? Couldn't they just say they were sorry?
Let's promise we'll never end up like that, okay?
Yeah, nothing will ever come between us.
Hey! Welcome to Echoes! So, I decided that it would be fun to play some Fire Emblem Echoes on my own. That's right. Get back into the swing of these solo OPs, why don't we? Now, you might be wondering, why are you playing Echoes, Ross? And you might also be wondering, hey, Ross, why don't you grab your coffee? Because it's actually sitting upstairs instead of right here on the counter so you can drink some... You know, it doesn't fucking matter. We don't need it. Whatever, I'll get it later. It'll be cold-ass coffee. So I love Echoes. I like it a lot. I have to say that when I first played it, it was, I think, my second favorite at the time. Like, when it came out, when it was brand new. I'd played most of the Fire Emblem games up to that point. I'm like, yeah, this is definitely my second favorite. And as time has gone on, I've started to notice its flaws a lot more as a game. But I've also started to notice its strengths more. And I said to myself after I finished this game, I said, you know, that was fun. I'm probably never going to come back and play this game again. Because I was under the impression this game had complete shit replay. And in some aspects it does. However, I came back and I played it. And now I'm doing it a third time. Now, some Fire Emblem games definitely have a better replay value than that. But that's okay. Because we're going to play some Echoes. We are going to play some Echoes. I have done my best to try and get this game to run as smoothly as possible. Because my computer is not amazing. And my modified 3DS software is not perfectly optimized to handle Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valentia. But I did my best. And I think it's running pretty smoothly. If push comes to shove, when we get inside the battles, if it runs like shit, I will just disable battles and I'll run it without them and see if that helps it. Any case, there are only two difficulties in this game, normal and hard. That's one point of contention, but honestly, I'm just going to go for hard. That's what I played the game on. Original and Classic, or Casual and Classic. I'm going to play Classic. Blech. Wait, did I select the right one? No, I don't want any of this shit. No. I think I selected Classic. If I didn't, that's going to be hilarious. So why am I playing this game? Well, let's let this cutscene play out. It's so I can see Celica get stabbed with a sword. That's why. Looks like the Lady Blade didn't save you this time, Celica. Ah, damn. Oof.
Gods, no. Don't leave me, Celica. You can't. Celica! Celica! Say something, please! Celica!
When I saw this cutscene, my balls were blown off because Fire Emblem had never had good voice acting, and I say there's one other game in which they do, and that's Three Houses. It took until the last two most recent games for them to actually get it. Hey, what's up, Faye?
Where did he go this time?
Oh god, I don't know what the unauto button is.
Don't tell me you're after him again.
That's that. Okay, there we go. I want to make sure that I have it so I can actually advance the dialogue. Yeah, auto advance I don't want to be on. So, this is the A button, I think?
Oh, hey,
Yes, it is. Okay. I didn't actually set up the controls. I used the controls that I had from Persona Q. So hopefully this all works out.
Find him anywhere.
Oh, don't waste your time looking for that guy.
Looking for that guy.
Cliff. Wait, why not?
He and Celica went off for a stroll in the woods.
I just realized the screen is cutting some of this off. Here, don't worry, I'll fix that. So, I just need to... Ooh, shit, don't want to do that. At least I noticed this early. Man, you would have been pissed if I hadn't. Alright, so I'm gonna go for right around there. Perfect. Are we getting the top of the house, or are we skipping out on the top of that? Ooh, we're skipping out on a lot of the house. There you go. That looks better. Are we also skimping on the bottom screen as well? I don't know. Ooh, we are. Look at that. Look at all that skimp. Let's make sure we trim that. I don't know why this was so cut down. Who knows? Just some old editing nonsense. Just a little bit of... You know, I'll let the dialogue continue while I do this. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, go ahead.
He's with Celica?
Again? Exactly. Again?
I love the voice acting in this game so much. I'm sorry I'm making fun of it, but it's, you know.
Nice to know we're so easily replaced.
He's not replacing us.
There we
Celica's his cousin.
go.
Of course they're gonna be close.
I hate to break it to you, Faye.
Huh?
Sir Myson only has one grandkid, and that's Alm. Celica is his ward. Mother told me. They're not related by blood.
So,
Cliff's moss spouting gossip? I don't believe it. Still, I like where the story is going. Celica and her dark, unspeakable past.
Stop that, would you? So does this mean... is
some
Alm
of the
main
characters
person?
have a really good child voice. Faye does not. Faye sounds literally exactly like her old self. I guess Gray doesn't either.
Oh, there you are.
Tobin does a good job.
Believe this. Believe what?
He sounds like Mickey Mouse.
Saw a knight in the woods. A real knight from the castle.
Oh, golly gee willikers!
Check it out. What? Why would a knight come here? Big fan of manure or something? I'm not missing this. He could be the last knight we see for months or years. Cliff, Faye, you coming?
Yeah.
Huh? Hey, wait up.
Oh boy, I want to go get beaten up by some knights. That sounds like fun. Woohoo, golly gee willikers. Ah, now this is an area that's known to lag a shit ton.
Over here. Come look at this.
Okay. So now into the reason why I'm actually, you know, playing this as slowly saunters over, crushing them flowers. Emily said she didn't like this game, and because I'm a very insecure individual, I have to prove her wrong. And that's it. No, actually. She did a bunch of art for me today, and it was really nice. So I thought I'd give her just a bunch of really riveting gameplay. Ooh, whoa, it went a little too faster. Sorry, slow it down a bit. You didn't want to artificially enhance your Fitbit. Come on, keep with the... Ah, yeah, there you go. It's like, oh, hurry the fuck up, Come on, we're gonna be separated for the whole fucking game. Let's go, dude. Whoa, oh boy. Coming in real hot and heavy. I love how little kid runs. You didn't get to see it there, but you can see it on the title screen. He hulks like an ogre.
What? No.
No, I'm a boy. I want to plant flowers.
You look very handsome.
I think you mean very stupid. Boys don't wear wreaths.
Don't call it stupid. It took me a long time to make this. Fine then. Maybe I'll just give it to Grandpapa instead.
You're kidding, right?
Grandpapa knows a manly wreath when he sees one, unlike some boys.
Manly wreath.
Ha ha, very funny.
You're picturing him wearing it. Admit it. There's the smile I was looking for.
There's the smile. Sorry, I like this game, but I will make fun of the voice acting sometimes. All the time.
I'm glad you've cheered up is all. When you first came to the village...
Especially for the first parts that Emily has already gone through.
Plus, you never spoke a word. Grandpapa told me to be nice, but I wasn't sure how to make things better.
Well, I think you did just fine. Each story that you told me, each flower you picked for me, each walk you took with me here in the woods. That all made a difference, Ohm.
Come on, I didn't do anything special.
Or maybe you did. I'm sorry that my first words to you were so unkind.
Are you talking about when you called
God, I
me a
love the music in this
bore or
game
a
so
clod?
much.
Hey, I said I'm sorry.
This has to be one of the best
I
Fire
just
Emblem
never had any
soundtracks,
friends my
period.
age. So I guess I wasn't used to boys like you.
Well, I'd never met a girl like you either. Don't let it get to you.
Say, why are you so nice to me?
Why? Do I need a reason? I mean, I guess it's because I never knew my parents, I have no siblings.
I'm a Fire Emblem
Grandpa
protagonist.
forbid me from setting foot outside the village. You're like a window to a world that I've never had the chance to know. Is that a good enough reason, or... Oh, hey!
What is it?
See this? We have the same mark.
Yes. Except yours is on your left hand and mine is on my right.
Well, that makes us close.
We're branded. Burn them.
I suppose it does, in a strange sort of way. I wonder why the marks are so similar.
It's because they're special. They prove that the two of us belong together. Always. That is, if you're not already tired of a clod like me making you laugh.
Of course not. So, do you mean it? We'll always be together?
Yes. I promise. Isn't that what you want?
Yes, of course.
Boy, how long you gonna let that last,
I'll never leave.
Oh, you know, a chapter, a prologue, actually.
Is she in trouble?
It came from beyond those trees. Come on!
Stop it! Let me go!
Looks like our luck's picked up, eh, Sir Slade? After days of the same old trees, such cherubic faces are welcome indeed. After where little brats play, we'll find a village, I say. Listen,
Jesus fucking Christ, who lets Scar in the army?
my men and I, loyal knights in service to His Majesty King.
Who the hell put this loser in charge? Put that soldier in charge. He's the real winner.
Till the end of days. Hereby command you to lead us to your miserable line of hovels, where you shall have the honor of dining us and otherwise providing all comforts. It shall be an evening to remember. So lead on, and make haste now.
But...
You'll fuck him up, Tobin.
We'll get the scolding of our lives if we bring strangers to the village. Good Sir Knight, if I may. Our home is but a small village. To call it a line of hovels is too generous. We do not wish to offend you, and you are clearly deserving of so much more. So please, we humbly implore your great mightiness to...
You, boy, have you an older sister?
Golly, gee willikers, do I, sir?
I have two, actually. What about him?
That'll suffice. We'll take all the food and drink you can muster, and your sisters can serve it.
Girl, serving
Otherwise,
food.
you'll get naught but pig feet and horse piss, but so be it. I shall force it down if I must.
God's Cliff, shut your hole. Don't cry in front of him. But Gray, we should all be crying, Gray. We're not really gonna take him to the village, are we? Hey, I don't like it either. If I knew the royal knights were such royal turds, I never would have...
Enough chittering, little squirrels. I am not a patient man. If you do not wish to entertain us the one way, you can entertain us the other. Perhaps we shall remove your tiny heads from your shoulders, one by one.
What a comically evil douchebag.
You first, Philly. Don't worry, lass. I'll make a nice, clean cut.
No! Back off!
How many whelps does this blasted village contain?
Get away from my friends! You're not going to set one foot in our village!
Is that so? Someone neglected to teach this mangy pup any manners. You there, girl. Show me your face.
No!
By the gods, it really is her. How you came to walk among these animals is beyond me. Regardless, you shall make a fine prize to take back to General Desai. Seize her!
No! Let me go!
Get your hands off her!
Oh,
Oh, you did not just punch a knight!
there's no way it's as tall as that knight.
You dare raise a hand to me, you base-born, barn-bred. So be it. You will stave off your death sentences no longer, especially you. The mother can't save you now, brat.
No, but Grandpapa can.
Huh? Grandpapa?
What? My son? What are you doing in a backwater wasteland like... Ah, but I think I know. Now this is indeed good fortune. We never finished what we started in the flames that night, old man. I have much to repay you for. I mustn't forget all my virtues, after all.
Children, run to the cemetery up ahead. Go on now.
Go to the spooky wooky graveyard.
Now, all of you, run!
Go there. We'll help you dig the grave and you can get in faster. All right, come on, guys. All right, time to test. How's the game gonna run?
Listen well, children.
Uh-oh.
We will drive these ruffians away, but you must follow my every command.
What? But we're no match for them.
You're serious, Grandpapa?
He's
All right,
always
not too
serious.
cranking.
It's just that this time he's also crazy. We can't do this.
Grace's best character.
Half a dozen children can't win against mounted knights.
Only one of them's on a horse. We're okay.
I want to go home.
Enough! The only way you're going home is by fighting as if your life depends on it. Salaka,
Yeah.
Sir.
I trust you to remember some of what I taught you of this.
All right, that made it run a little bit better by doing that.
Now, clear the mind, steady the hand, and show me what you've learned.
Okay.
Only you can get yourselves through this. Are you ready? I want you to follow my every command. First, get yourselves to a safer position.
Right. Yeah. Game's not running too badly. Oh, no, there's actually more than one. Yeah, I don't care about that. I don't know how to play the game. So, yeah, these character tiles look familiar. Looks like we're okay. I am recording the proper screens, right? Okay, good. Okay, so most of these characters suck ass. But Celica has the golden dagger, so she's basically God. Anyway, we are going to try not and kill ourselves. That would be preferable.
Keep your distance from the...
Yeah. Keep my distance from the enemy.
Take shot, Brim.
Let me at him.
So what we're basically going to do is we're going to kick their ass with a bunch of little kids. And it's going to be great. They're not going to know I hit them. They'll be like, whoa, how'd you kick our ass with 2-year-olds?
All right.
And they won't know. They'll be like, I don't know how we managed to do this shit. They'll just be impressed. They'll be purely impressed. Is he gonna... No, he's not gonna go in the forest. No, what we're actually gonna do is we're just gonna throw mice at them. Anyway. That's not enough wherewithal to do anything other than throw mice at them. Damn, the game was running real smooth, and then it just decided to not run smooth anymore. I tested multiple things, so that just makes me nice and sad. Honestly, if we just kill more units, then they'll run better. It'll run better. Bonk.
Your time is up.
Bye-bye.
I will see this through.
Good job, Myson. Speed up the game for us.
I will not be stopped.
2 7% crits in a row, huh? Completely unnecessary, but okay.
You must do better.
Alright, let's see if I can. We might just turn off combat animations just to make the game run a little bit better. Combat speed fast. Hey, we want smart end on. That's really good. Yeah, I want cursor memory. The grid. No, I don't need the grid. I like a grid. I don't need the grid. Okay. Just decide not to move. Okay, so can you attack the forest and you can't? No, you can both attack. Alright, but you can both attack over there. Alright. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. You'd be like, whoa. Whoa, Ross. Hold the fuck up. They both do, like, pathetic damage. So, honestly, I'm just gonna... There we go. Alright, Cliff, you got this. I'll do my best. Yeah, go beat up Cliff. Oh, don't attack Myson. What a ripoff. Oh, well. Now I have to go whack Slade. You do 10 damage. It'll kill him. Alright, you got this, boy. I'm pretty sure Myson just kicks the crap out of him. But hey, we'll pull him. Yeah. Nice. What a leader. Oh, do you not even get experience on this map? There's no point then. Okay, fuck it. Just kill Slade, please. Thank you.
Damn, they nearly have it.
Damn.
But not General the
What to do to make the emulation run smoother now? That's the real question. I haven't even gotten to the majority of the stuff I wanted to talk about. Anime 4K ultrafast. Would that fix it? Maybe? I have no idea. It'll run smoothly here. No. Alright. Save of progress.
We did it! We actually did
Yeah, this part runs great.
Look at him run, Grandpapa!
Who the hell knows?
So, wait. How did we do that exactly?
We just let Myson do everything.
It's all in the wrist.
You did literally nothing.
You wish. We only survived because we did exactly as Sir Myson commanded. Oh yeah?
The only one because your grandpapa is kind of insane.
You sob like a baby.
How can you guys joke about this?
Because we did the job for ourselves. Look, we already put him in the graveyard.
Great.
Easy. Easy peasy.
What? You're not happy? We saved the village from those despicable knaves. We're heroes. I mean, if nothing else, we're not dead. You could at least crack a smile.
Yeesh.
You don't understand.
Now that they know Celica is here, they will stop at nothing. It's no longer safe for her to stay in the village.
You know, Myson, you should have chased down Slade. Why'd you let him go?
It doesn't have to be like that. Tell him, Celica.
I guess the Knights of Desay would have
I
known.
know that you would have kept your promise.
Don't apologize, Celica. Just tell me that this is a mistake. That you don't have to go.
It is already settled, and we lack the time to discuss it further. Get back to the village and pack your things, Celica. Hurry.
Yes, sir.
Hold on a second. Explain this to me, Grandpapa. Why are you making her leave? I want to know.
No, my boy. I fear that's a page you don't want to turn. Not yet, at any rate.
Oh, great. Now you're talking in riddles? I won't let you do this to her. She needs me.
You, a foolish boy who won't listen to reason? Celica has proven she has the strength to make hard choices. Yet what of you?
Please, don't take her away.
Would you mind looking after something for me?
But this is your good luck charm. You never take this off. It's special.
Yes, it is. And now it's yours. I want you to keep it close always. As close as you would have kept me. My mother gave that to me. Not that I actually remember, but...
Celica, I can't take this from you.
You're not taking it. I'm giving it. I pray that it
with
keeps you
force.
safe. Take care.
Pulls out a gun.
Wait, Celica!
You'll take it with interest,
Well, this turned into a fine mess. We don't know why she's leaving or even where she's going.
Face
Whatever
just
Sir
whistling
Mason
to
knows,
herself.
He isn't telling the likes of us.
Zippity-doo-dah,
Hey,
zippity
not
day.
everything is our business. I just feel bad for her, you know? She and Ohm are different from us. Different? In what way? In every way.
They're protagonists, and we're not. Get with the times, Tobin.
Are you certain, Celica?
Yes.
I guess they're
If I
kind of
try to say
protagonists in a
goodbye,
way.
I'll
Not
just end
really.
up crying. Grandpa... Sir Myson?
Not
where will I go
tertiary.
next?
I have a
Side
place in
characters.
mind. Perhaps it's time to call on an old friend.
Sidekicks.
Under his care, I am certain your enemies will never find you. Forgive an old knight for failing you. Princess, had the mother willed it, I would have stayed by your side and protected you to my dying days. But I cannot leave Ram Village. Not yet.
It's a good thing Myson's about 1 billion years old, and he lives 1 billion years longer, so that'll be okay.
The days I spent here with you and Ohm were wonderful. The experiences I had and the friends I made all mean the world to me. You don't have to be my shining knight, Sir Myson. You just have to promise to always be my grandpapa.
Of course.
Celica!
Quick, hurry up!
You came for me.
I want to make a new promise. One day, when I'm older and stronger, I'm going to find you. It doesn't matter where the world hides you or how long it takes. I promise to find you. So please, don't forget me, okay?
I could never forget you, Ohm. And I promise too. I'll be waiting for the day we can meet again. But for now, I have to go. Grandpapa?
Yes, child?
Do you think I'll ever see him again?
I do. So long as destiny wills it.
Destiny. So be it.
Okay. That's Fire Emblem Echoes. That's the whole game. Alright, now I can finally talk about why I wanted to play this game. Really? It does actually go into the part where Emily does not particularly have the fondest of experiences with this game. For several reasons. Emulator lag was probably a big contributor to it. The maps are not exactly what she was expecting from a Fire Emblem game. The gameplay isn't exactly what she was expecting from a Fire Emblem game. And then she went and played Fire Emblem 4 and loved the crap out of it. And it's understandable. I think what Fire Emblem 4 fills as a niche is very different than what Echoes fills. Everyone says that all the Fire Emblem games are just waifu wars and the exact same shit every single time. And to some extent, yeah. But there's a very critical difference in 4 between this and Echoes, which I want to say is 15. Yeah, the 15th game in the series. Yeah, there's a very critical difference. In order to explain that, we need to talk about all the Fire Emblem games. Every single one of them. That's right.
In time, the kingdom of Zofia, which Milla
Let's start with
founded in
1.
the south, prospered with the goddesses.
Let's actually just wait for the story to finish first so we can stop looking at these losers.
No toil and lived free of hardship.
Milla.
Milla's
The
gifts
fuck would base our
spoiled
campaign around her?
Zophians, and it was only a matter of time before they sank into depravity.
I have an air fryer.
In the north, Duma had built his own empire. Tempered by harsh lands and the even harsher teachings of their fierce god, the people of Rigel had grown strong. But in their quest for power, the Rigelians had let their hearts grow cold and numb to all kindness. Both halves of the continent were in a fragile state, and the cracks had begun to show. And now, Valentia lies on the cusp of a terrible war that could forever alter its history.
Act 1. Sophia's Call. But we had good frames there for a little bit. This game still looks good. It's not the best graphics in the universe, but damn it, it looks alright. Does pretty well for itself. I love the art style, too.
We'll end today's training here. Your swordsmanship has come a long way. I've always known you had talent.
You really think so? You're not just saying that, are you, Grandfather?
Either I'm getting old or you're getting better. And we both know I'm not old.
Well, good. Then that means you're ready to let me travel outside the village.
Don't misconstrue my words, boy. The rule still stands.
But why? I'm not a child anymore. You just said I can fend for myself. If I meet with any dangers, I'll have my sword and my wits.
That's not
you
what
have
this is
neither.
about.
Then what is it about? Look,
You're a
I've heard from
fucking
others.
idiot.
I know the drought's made Sophia a scary place. People are starving, and many have turned to thievery and plunder. Brigands loot villages for a mere sack of grain, and soon they'll be at our door. And don't think I haven't heard what the Regalian army has been up to. They've been crossing the border for years in violation of the Divine Accord. And with that sacred bond broken, now the terrors have resurfaced as well.
All true.
Zofia is full of innocent people who are looking for help. Please, Grandfather. I want to make a difference in a world bigger than a handful of houses. I want to see all the amazing places you've told me about, that Celica told me about.
Suppose you do set forth with your sword and your wits. So what? Will the grand story of your life be how you met the end of a brigand's axe?
There is no weapon triangle in this game, boy. You don't get a free ride from all the brigands.
What's his problem? Why teach me to use a sword if you're not going to let me fight? Every day in this place is exactly the same as the next. I know I'm meant for more than this, but you have to let me find it. Huh? What's all the commotion? It's coming from the gates.
Oh, best to go check the gates. So, we can examine around and grab some shit. I remember climbing that orange tree as a kid. Even fell out of it once. Snapped my neck. There's also a sheep. Grandfather raises sheep. They're cute and all, but also kind of jerks. So yeah, what was the main reason that I wanted to play this game? Well, again, let's go through the games one by one. Let's start with Fire Emblem 1. Fire Emblem 1, in its essence, is such a simple ass game.
What I wouldn't give for some food. It's been years since we've had
It is
proper
move your
harvest.
units,
Can't grow much without rain.
promote them,
Why has Milla forsaken us?
fight,
What's
kill the
happened
dragon,
to the Earth
win.
Mother? She's killing
It
us
is
by withholding her
basic
blessings.
Fire Emblem.
The Regalian
Then came
Empire
Gaiden.
will seize our lands.
And Gaiden was
They will
fucking
be too
insane.
weak to resist.
Gaiden went off
You
the deep
heard
end.
how
Gaiden
they
went
trained their soldiers on, haven't you?
into a pit and it shot the whole series out of a cannon.
We're about to pay
And then they went to 3, and they're like, okay, let's not do that one again. Let's do Fire Emblem 3, which is a remake of 1. Ram Village wine. Give me the Ram Village wine. Don't sell it for 2 gold. Or what? You know, what did I do with the... I don't remember what she did with the Ram wine. Anyway, we won't worry about that. 3 was a normal game. It added a second part into the main story, but that was good. And then Genealogy came out. And Genealogy was fucking insane again. And then he said, Kaga said, I'm not done. I know we had all these skills, and the weapon triangle, and enormous maps, but we're gonna do it again. We're gonna do FE5, you can capture the enemy units. And then everyone said, Kaga, slow the fuck down. Take your pills, and also go do something else. And we're gonna make Fire Emblem 6. And they did, and Fire Emblem 6 was normal again.
It's good to know
And people were like, hey, this is pretty cool. Hey, we'll put them in Smash. Hey, make 7. Okay. Pretty normal. We'll make 8. Yeah, pretty normal. We'll make 9. No, wait. Console release. Let's go crazy again. And then they go crazy. And then they make FE10. And it's fucking enormous. And there's like 80 fucking playable units. And then they say, whoa. Let's go back again. Let's do an FE1 and an FE3 remake in a row. And then they said, oh no. We're running out of money. We have no money. Let's do Awakening. Let's go crazy.
This fellow's here to see Sir Myson.
And this is when I jumped into the series pretty much. I mean, I've been playing since 7, but I've been actively following the series since about like the Awakening Fates days. That was when Fire Emblem really started to pick up the pace.
Sorry, pal, but I still can't trust a man in full armor.
Okay.
Keep one hand on your hilt while you talk to this guy, yeah?
Yeah, this guy. Let's go talk to this friendly fellow.
Day. You must be Sir Myson's grandson. Oh, was it?
Yeah, Awakening was fucking insane.
I fight
It was so many mechanics,
Deliverance?
skills out the ass. You could power level your units to oblivion and a half, a ton of DLC,
I suppose
and then Fates was just that on crack.
in that case,
And I was so sick of it. I was like, please go back.
some days ago at the
And then
Chancellor to say,
everything went full circle.
You're saying it was regicide?
Yeah, Regicide. No. It was Echoes.
seems to say so.
Echoes was Gaiden again, and I thought that would be insane,
They promised him land,
but it wasn't.
perhaps even a
Time had advanced,
Upon Lena's death,
and Echoes was just
Gallian armies seized SoV Castle.
a breath of fresh air.
Began to visit
We got back to very basic Fire Emblem, and then Three Houses went insane again. This is the bell curve that Fire Emblem consistently goes through.
and named it the Deliverance.
And yeah, I like the insane games. You can tell. I like Path of Radiance. I like those games that go fucking in on the story, on the characters, on just creating and throwing as much shit against the wall as possible. Base preparations and weapon customization and bringing the skill system back. They went crazy. And I liked it. But I also like this. This is a very, very basic Fire Emblem game. There's no inventory, except for one inventory slot. There's no weapon triangle.
That's awful.
The maps,
Sir Myson rides on
very simple.
What'll happen to Alm?
And I kind of like it. If you're looking for something intense, something to really blow your balls off, you ain't gonna find it here. Except for the voice acting and the story. The story's okay. The voice acting is mwah, chef's kiss.
Sir Myson
And that is what keeps me coming back to it. Also, the art style and the music also blows everything out of proportion. But, you know,
Ridiculously strong. He could defeat some stuffy chancellor with his eyes closed.
I just like the simple
Why would
gameplay.
he refuse when so many people are suffering?
I cannot speak
So,
to Myson's thinking, but it seems
considering that
against our hopes.
what I imagine Emily was looking for was good strategic gameplay and a lot
Perhaps Myson has simply
to it.
rolled for the battlefield.
That's why FE4 really appealed to her.
It was good meeting
And
you.
why it also appealed to me. I really liked my time with FE4 as well.
Thank you again for your
The
assistance.
maps are a little long, and they are a little insane, and they really should trim them the fuck back. But
He's tougher than men half his age.
probably not to this limit. Like, these maps in this game are rather short. But I kind of like that. They're also bite-sized. It's a different flavor.
What is it?
I'll go. I'll join the Deliverance.
You?
Oh, what the hell? You can't do that.
If FE4 is a deep
Remember that?
brand of coffee from some
They'd be lucky to have your sword.
far-off island,
This isn't sparring with your grandson. You're volunteering to
Echoes is Americano. It is black coffee with water in it, hot water in it. And that might not be the most appealing thing to everybody, but it has a robustness to it. It has a taste and a flavor that's all its own.
I've received
And I love this game a lot. So I'm really going to go through and try to
any man who has never seen
shoot my enthusiasm beams
father's gifts.
all over you,
He's no cowardly old man.
you the viewer,
He's a warrior.
and you're going to take it.
Warriors.
That might just work.
Huh? Then you mean
What the fuck happened? Oh, right, yeah, we're joining this guy. Yeah, anyway.
Alm presents a good case. He has a hero's blood in him, and clearly a hero's fire.
Sorry if you wanted to watch the story and listen to it without my insane rambling. Please go watch literally any other playthrough if that's what you're looking for. Or, better yet, maybe Emily can link you the playthrough of hers, where I'm sure she was quiet during these conversations, because she was trying to pay attention to them. I've seen them several times, so you know. I will start to pay attention the later on we get, especially once we get past the point that Emily's got to. Then I will absolutely pay attention.
I mean, just don't do it, okay?
I'm sorry, Faye, but I've made up my mind. But maybe all of you could come with me.
What?
Splendid idea. Maybe we could all get impaled on the same lands.
I love Cliff.
I'm just saying we could do it together. Fighting, I mean, not the lands.
I love the characters are funny. They had a lot of fun with the dialogue. Because the original game's dialogue did not exist. I mean, it existed, but barely.
We were sparring with wooden fences and tree trunks.
They had to fit a lot of shit onto a Nintendo cartridge.
Oh, sod it all. I'm not as bright as I'd like to think
Or,
I am,
was it on a Nintendo disc?
count me in.
It might have been, no. No, it would have had to have been on a cartridge. Otherwise, you couldn't battery save.
It's better than waiting for
Oh,
Raquel
dear
to
God.
reach
Could you
land.
imagine Echoes with the password system?
Might as well bring the fight to the
There are way too many numbers. That password would be long as hell.
You have my thanks, Gray, and the Deliverance welcomes you. In the end, we need every able fighter we can get. There will be much to learn, but I can teach you a great deal in
That had to have been one of the biggest Nintendo games. Period.
Wait,
Echoes.
you mean we get paid?
Hell, FE1 was probably enormous compared to the rest of the library.
Soldiers work hard and sacrifice much. We would be remiss not to offer
We
compensation.
work hard and we play hard.
Got little brothers and sisters.
That's the biggest red flag you could ever get from a business.
Struggle to make ends meet.
If you're trying to hire, or if you're trying to get hired.
Tobin, you don't have to go if you don't want to. Why don't you all take a little time to think about it? Let's split up for now and meet back here later. I need to go thank my grandfather and say goodbye.
Yes, sir. Okay. So, here's the thing. You can choose to recruit
Grandfather, I'm home.
Faye and
There's
Cliff
something I
here.
need to speak with
You don't have to.
Grandfather?
You can come back here later with Celica's party and just give them those two.
Grandfather!
Personally, I find that kind of stupid and kind of pointless, so it makes a lot more sense to just take them along with you. Hello, friends.
Oh, there he is. Over here.
Hey, I thought about it for 5 seconds, and I decided,
coming with us?
this was way better than just shoveling shit.
I can tell Mom and Pa we're worried, but I think they'll understand. Listen, everyone. Try not to be amazed when I show Alm up on the battlefield. You know they don't pay extra for that, right, Moneybags?
Only Gray will be showing up on the battlefield, and only for a little while. Until Om promotes, then will be showing everyone up. I mean, for now, will be showing everyone up because he's kind of over-leveled.
I tried, but I couldn't find him.
He's not Sigurd levels of overpowered compared to the rest of the party, but he's definitely better.
It's all right. Let's go.
Lucas ain't bad either, but Lucas will fall off a
I can
truck.
write him a letter.
Not quite.
Come on. We can't wait for
Lucas
it.
isn't Clyde.
I'll defer.
Oh, Clyde. Lucas, Gray, and Tobin join you. All right, kids.
I'm coming too.
Okay.
I'm staying with you no matter what. End of discussion.
Happy to have you, Faye, you psychopath.
You know, I guess I don't mind going along. The Deliverance is fighting all across Sophia, right? Well, I've always wanted to see the world, and now's my chance. All I have to do is not get killed. Easy, right?
Easy peasy. Let's look at these characters, because boy, are they very different from each other. You're gonna be blown away at how different they are from each other. All right, so here's He's pretty good. He got that 20 HP. He's a tank. He hits pretty hard. Tank's pretty good. And you got Lucas. He hits pretty hard. Tank's pretty good. He has less HP, less speed. Basically worse in every single way. And you got Gray, who's got a lot of strength and nothing else. And you have Tobin, who's a little bit faster. You got Faye, who has literally no speed, but has a good attack and resistance. And you have Cliff, who has a ton of luck and nothing else. Yeah, you know, these characters are better than they were at the beginning, but some of these are not like the other, and some of these are better than others. And they will, they'll be interesting once we get to the part where we promote them. But for now, let's get a schmoove on. Also, we should examine and grab all the stuff we can. Hard bread is good. We don't care about the barricades. Tobin must have been using this place for archery practice. Well, that's accurate, because that's probably where we're going to make Tobin. You know another thing that probably made Emily not love this game as much? It's unfortunate. She made some really unfortunate choices with who she promoted her villagers into, which is not her fault. She made some good choices as well. I think Faye is a perfectly fine Pegasus Knight. She made Gray a soldier. I'm sorry, but that is like the worst possible class for him. And that's just the worst possible class for any of them. Let's get out of here.
Home. Are you sure about this?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Sure about what? Not saying goodbye to your grandfather.
I'll get over it.
My mom and pa have all my brothers and sisters to look after them. I mean, sure, they'll miss me. Or I hope they will, at any rate. But family will help them get by, you know?
Yeah, no.
But all Sir Myson has for kin is you. And all you have is him. I know. But considering he's never let me take one step outside the village...
Fuck him.
I doubt I could have talked him into letting me join an army. Not that it would have changed things either way. I have to go. Not just to prove him as a teacher, but to prove myself to me. Well, you've always wanted to put Ram behind you, right? This is your big chance. Your first adventure writ large. We'll call it Alm's Epic. Or maybe The Tale of Gray. Plus that one guy. I don't think so. Although, I admit there might be a little something to what you're saying. It's almost as if I feel someone calling out to me. So you really have gone crazy then. Well, it's been nice knowing you.
I love these two so much.
Look, I know how it sounds, but it's the truth. Do you think it's Celica? What? Celica? Where the heck did that come from? Oh, please. You two were inseparable while she was here.
And I'm insufferable.
I guess that's true.
Okay, I'm in a rare mood today. What can I say? I spent 10.5 hours ripping shit off of
I know that you're out there.
Kivas and reweaving them.
Don't know where.
I had that whole story in general.
I hope this journey will bring us together again.
What did I do today at Amazon? Oh, I used a box cutter and cut off some weavings and relayed them back in the pods. That's about as interesting as it sounds. It did make time go fast. You don't actually look at the clock too much while you do it. And it looks like I'm going to be doing that for a while, because it's that time around, and they're like, hey, this kid knows how to do it. Just make him keep doing it. In any case, we have a couple battles to go through, don't we? And we're going to see if this game continues to run like shit whenever I get into battles. God, I hope it doesn't. Oh, our characters look like glitchy messes.
Oi, travelers! Afraid I'm gonna have to ask you to stop right there.
Yeah. Yeah, you army.
These here woods belong to me and my boys, see?
What?
So if you want to be passing through, you're gonna have to pay the toll.
We literally took 2 steps outside the village.
Well, that didn't take long. Brigands already? But it's only been minutes. We're still within sight of the gates.
Worse surprises than this await us all. Is everyone ready?
Just wait until we get to Nui Baba's fucking abode.
Come on, let's clear this rabble out.
Ooh, our characters look like crust.
Follow me. I'll clear us a path.
Ooh, the game's running like crust.
You mustn't rush headlong into battles on your own. Without experience, your friends will never grow into accomplished fighters.
And Tobin will never grow into an accomplished fighter no matter what you do.
At least let them deal the final blow.
Right.
Ooh, Lucas.
That's good advice. I'll give it
I like how you slid that on me. Okay. Let's try and fix this. Okay. So we want to make this no texture filter. That made the characters look less no, Gray still looks like complete crust ass. This is just something you have to do when you're working with a modified 3DS software, hardware that you purchased legally. Ooh, that made the... I like how that looks. Funny, when I move the cursor, the game runs better. How's that? Oh, it's because of this fucking fire and smoke and bullshit over here. But if it's over here, the game runs fine. Alright, let's see which one of these runs the best. Because so far, this one's winning. But I could be totally wrong. How about this? That one's not running terrible. It makes it look terrible, but I don't care if it looks terrible. I just care if it runs good. Alright, how about this? Ooh. Ooh. This one's running pretty good. Alright, boys, let's get away from the houses. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go. Move it, move it. Yeah, I don't need to know about any of this. Hey, can I turn off, like, the tactics nonsense? Combat forecast, we want standard. I don't actually know if I can turn off that nonsense where it tells me how to play the game, so it's fine. Okay, so doesn't kill them.
I've got this.
Right, they have... Yeah, doesn't kill them. So honestly, just throw these two into the woods. Let stuff crash into them.
Come at me, fools! Stand back.
That would be fine.
Just leave it.
Throw you there. Gray's probably going to get attacked, but that's A-okay. Alright, please zoom to the... Ah, nice. That'll make stuff go a little bit faster. Send him up on my boy. Gray doubles them. Man, these people are slow. Good. If they're that slow, I think only Faye doesn't double, which makes her a complete pain in the ass to train. Yeah, they're all 2-speed. God damn it, Faye. Actually, Cliff doesn't double either. Who has better defense? Equal defense. Who has better HP? Okay, that'll work. They probably don't hurt that bad. They do 7. That ain't bad. And that lets Faye come in and clean up. Bonk. Good experience for the Faye clan. Tobin can double this guy and probably kill him. Yep. Good boy, Tobin. Gray can just get rid of this guy. Yeah, Gray doesn't mind taking 3 damage. He will not take 3 damage. What a king. Okay, and we're just going to have get rid of this guy so that there's no problem with them attacking somebody who they shouldn't. Alright, and we're good. This first map is pretty much completely free, so... Cliff is going to take a little bit of damage here, but that is fine by me. A lot of these little skirmishes, it's not all about, you know, how flashy and colorful they're. Nice fucking crit, No experience for anybody, huh? I see how it is.
Was I staring?
Yes, you were. Okay, Tobin. Tobin learns. He didn't show up, but, you know, he did it okay. We'll get this one to Cliff. Cool. And the first little bit's done.
That was a fine victory.
That was a fine victory. Lol, Faye.
Yes, we won.
That was some fine swordsmanship, Alm. I can see you have more than a bit of your grandfather in you.
Ew, get him out of there.
You think so?
Hello. Myson's just growing out of his shoulder. Okay. Another thing I want to do is I want to keep these episodes short. Or at least a little bit more on the shorter side. So that's been 55 minutes. I think that's a good spot to end it. I'm going to do another one, of course. But you guys don't have to, sit here for that one. So, that's the first episode of Echoes. When we come back next time, we're going to continue along with Alm's journey to be the biggest idiot with green hair. And he'll succeed, I promise. Bye-bye.